And we're live.
We're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's webinar. I'm sure it's a new experience for many of you, so as you weren't hearing sound, it's because we hadn't started yet. My name is Dwayne Golden, Sr., and I'm here with
Dwayne Golden, Jr.
And tonight, we are going to present to you a welcome and an overview that it's high time for, excuse me, as it's so important in having a strong foundation when getting started in any type of home business. In this specific case, we just want to make sure you're grounded in certainly things that you do have control over. So as you guys are attending and filling up, yes, don't worry about it. I know with other webinar systems, it's limited, and don't worry, we can take as many people that are show up, so don't worry about that. So as we begin, I know a lot of you who've started within the last 90 days, you've gotten started, you've jumped into the 30-day blueprint, or you've gone out to YouTube. I've noticed a lot of additional comments and interaction, Junior, on the in Google Plus, on YouTube. So let's just go ahead and begin with some clarification on some things. What I'm going to do, Dwayne, is I'm going to start off just by giving a brief, quick overview so they understand where they are.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Make sense?
Yep.
Because I've noticed in Facebook and other places, people aren't sure if we are Crazy Cash Club, which we're not. We're actually Ingresso Cibernetico, and we are. You're going to learn more about what we are, what we do, and who we are. Now, you guys are awesome. It's great to be here. I'm going to ask you if you can, while I cover some of the stuff, you can tone down some of the chatting so everyone can focus and certainly not miss anything. But it's good to see you all. Blessings to you. I'm gonna go out to my screen, Junior. And first, I guess I'm not going up to my screen. I'm gonna stay with you. I forgot we've got vMerge, man. All right, I'm gonna enable it. And maybe I'm not. What I'm gonna do here, hang on a second. Oh, you know what? I never actually added it. Give me a moment. What I want to do is I'm gonna share with you exactly what we are. What we're about here at Ingresso Cibernetico. The first thing is this. We believe without a doubt that we truly represent the underrepresented. We also believe that we do our share of standing up for those who are often taken advantage of and where their niceness is mistaken for weakness. That being said, I'm going to break down a couple things for you because I know that it's very common with large groups when they come into a company. And so that we're all on the same page, I think it's terribly important that I clarify things so that once we understand the ground rules, certainly we can avoid a lot of mishaps and challenges that might exist for you guys. So give me a moment here.
Hey, by the way, Senior, your screen keeps bobbing up and down.
Oh, that's me. I'm sorry. I'm traveling like a bobblehead doll. Okay. Yeah. I won't do that anymore. So sorry about that. It's when I click on something. I'm actually on a table. I'm visiting someone, so I'll try not to touch it and move it around as much, okay? Cool. Forgive me for that. Anyway, so as I say that, let me just ask a couple questions. How many of you've done home business before? You've been a part of a home business company, but you felt that, most everything is geared toward just the people at the top, or you just kind of never found your way. You didn't have the right connection to do well. That's your story. Type in the number 1 if that's you. You've done network marketing or home business of some sort, but you've never really found your success track, and so you're hoping that this could be it. Type in the number 1 if that's you. And I know my screen bobbles, so I'm going to temporarily hide my screen for a second so you don't have to see that. Type it in, plus.google.com. Great. Okay, fantastic. Now, while you're typing those answers in, I want to say this, Dwayne Jr., that one of the biggest challenges that people are having is what to do and where to go. And so there's an illusion, and maybe you can touch on this a little bit, Junior. People believe that if they have a specific sponsor, they're going to make a lot of money and do well.
Yeah.
Right? And because of that, unless they can contact their sponsor or find out from their sponsor what to do. Unfortunately, no money's made and nothing happens. I'd like for you to touch on that a little bit before I log in and show them in their back offices where to go, where we have a digital upline for them.
Yeah, man. First of all, I want to welcome everybody. I see we got a lot of people in the chat there. If you have any trouble yet, just hit refresh. You'll be fine. But to answer your question, Senior, I couldn't agree more, man. You know, as a part of this company in Ingresso, we keep things pretty direct and to the point. So I don't have any shame in telling you, hey, man, there's no freebies, there's no gimmies in this business. You know, if anybody tells you just join, you're going to make all this money without doing anything, they lied to you. Here, we teach you what to do. You follow these set of steps. We have a 30-day blueprint to teach you and show you guys how to market this business and how to grow fast. But if you don't go through the blueprint, if you're not willing to, you know, do work, you can't expect amazing results without amazing effort. So I just want to keep that, you know, in mind for a lot of you guys. If you guys are talking about spillover and hoping to just, you know, sit back and collect money without doing any work, you're in the wrong place, because Ingresso Cybernetico is definitely an amazing opportunity. We definitely pay people a lot of money, but those people who make a lot of money do a lot of work. So let's not forget that part. And I see somebody says, go Steelers. Yeah, go Steelers, man.
Yeah. So as Junior was saying, you know, we would love to welcome people with open arms. And a couple things we don't do is we don't get caught up in the middle of drama between teams and companies and things like that.
At all.
At all. Not for a minute. Because in that, people get rolled over like steamrollers and they get left behind and miss things. So we're going to tell you right here. If your sponsor doesn't call you up and tell you what time a webinar starts, you're supposed to know it anyway, because it's a business. We believe in a new culture. So I'm going to let me go ahead and do that now, Junior, because it's bothering me not being able to do that. I'm going to go ahead and share with everyone from my screen. Just give me 1 second. Well, I don't want this to bobble, so I'm going to cover my voice. There you go, my face. So that being said, I want you guys to do a couple of things. Number one, you see docs. I want you to get in your head, okay, in order to be successful here, or any company, there are specific personal responsibility that will make you a fortune. We are one of the only companies in the industry where the top earners in each year that we're here are people that have never made money in the industry before. What's cool is we've got many different stories of people who've made $20 to $30 or $40,000 in jobs and MLM before, but when they came here, within their first 9 months or so, crossing 6 figures. And that doesn't happen because, as Junior said, it doesn't happen because they're lucky. It doesn't happen because of this word spillover. So I want you to do this with me. I want all of you right now who are willing to commit to dealing in reality, and don't think of the word spillover. Don't even consider it. If you want to make a lot of money, that should be the last thing on your mind. And I'm saying that intentionally because the challenge we have is people come to a business expecting business, but unfortunately they end up looking for a lottery or looking for some sort of luck. And I'm here to tell you, Junior and I, we created a fortune over the years, and our business partners before ever starting our own company, and it's never come without the work involved. So I wanted to get that out. So what I'm going to do, Junior, I'm coming back. I want you to tell me when you guys can see my full screen. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. Now I'm going to share it with you now. So hold that thought, sir, in your Let me know when you see my screen. And then I want you to let me know when you see it in a presentation mode. Okay? Ready?
Okay.
Can you see the full screen?
It's loading.
Do you see full screen, Junior?
Yeah, it looks good now.
Beautiful. All right. Here we go.
The guy in the middle looks familiar, man.
Yeah, 20 years ago. All right. So everyone, so that you know who's here with you, Dwayne Jr. and I, a few years back, we muzzled over for a couple of years about starting our own company. And in doing so, we wanted to be strategic about it. We wanted to make sure we have a fair opportunity to reach the world, not just our world. So we kicked off in 2012. Ingresso Cibernetico, a software company, was created just for Latin American businesses and Latin American home business owners, because no company has ever created software for Spanish only or Spanish first as a primary language. We were the first to do it. We opened this company up with great excitement about how we were crossing over through many different boundaries in all of Latin America, from Spain to Peru to Chile, Argentina, all over Latin America with great success. In that time frame, my business partner you see on the left, on your right, I guess it would be on your right, Juan Carlos Olaya Zapata. That's the gentleman with the tie on, right? He is the president of this company. We brought him on board with us in April 2013. And with securing Juan Carlos as our president, we've done a great job at crossing many other boundaries through every possible legal channel to operate and function as a multifaceted company. We are not just an MLM company. We also are an e-commerce company. We are licensed and approved to operate as an e-commerce company, and not only that, also as a affiliate marketing company. We're very excited about that. Now, if you look on my right or your left, you'll see Jatin Patel. He is our CIO. He's the head of all the programming, and the reason we have all the quality products that we do is because of what he and his design and programming team have put together. Now, know this without a doubt. No matter how pretty you are, how tall, how many muscles, no matter what your background is, how much money you've made in the industry, we do not cater towards specific individuals. It doesn't matter what you tell us. We are here to champion the cause for every person that would like that opportunity. That being said, if in fact you cross over the vision that we have for this company to help every man, woman, boy, or girl who wants to do business in any country they're in, by using what do I call scam strategies, collecting money from those members, or abusing or using your leadership to abuse that leadership and take advantage of them, we do kick people out of this company. We don't care if you do other businesses. We think that's healthy as an entrepreneur. But we will not participate in any way or form anyone pretending to use our company name to take advantage of individuals, maybe because they're senior citizens or because they don't speak the English as well. Whatever the reason may be, we refuse to tolerate it. Okay? Now, I know you probably heard your own fair share of stories. I only say this so you know that we are going to be consistent. We're not going to change our story. We believe in a new culture of business, and that new culture of business, it counts for new people that come in and old ones who have been here for a while. Now I'm going to go down to the next page, and as I do that, I want you to understand something. Let me know when it changes, Dwayne. Dwayne Jr.?
Yeah, I see each one popping up. I'm waiting for
Oh, beautiful. That's great. Fantastic. That's what I want.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So we have different software products that are being used around the globe. Autoresponder, webinar systems, our own cloud service where you can back up and store all of your files on your computer, family photos for years. You can store all that stuff. We have our own hosting. We have our own app division of our company, and we provide domains so you can have your own domain and begin to do business that way. We have what's called IC marketing funnels, which we used to call it IC lead pages. It's imperative that you understand more about that product as we move forward. And so we are not a company that's going to ask you to buy a lot of things and store it in your garage or your refrigerator only to figure out how you're going to get rid of it. We don't do that. We believe in the future of industry. The future of industry, it's a digital world. And there's a greater strength in the future for digital items than there are for physical. So we built our company on that foundation, which allows us to free up more commissions and revenue and bonuses for you. That's the story behind that. Now, I want you guys to understand something. Over the next few weeks, as you guys are putting up your web pages and things like that, we like to make it clear. If you put your own names or your own things within what you're marketing, we like to make it clear this is not Ingresso Cibernetico. So maybe you have your own private thing going where you collect payments from people. We like to make sure that our message is the same. That way we can protect you, and at the same time, we can certainly continue to build a strong business atmosphere so you can be successful. So we like to make it clear who we are and who we are not. So I wanted to get that part out and let you know we are a company of real products. And as I said that, I'm not gonna go much further in this presentation other than to say this, Dwayne Jr. It's important everyone knows how to work their way around the inside of the back office. There we go. There we go. Now, so what I want you to understand is that we love to see the progress of people who are new to this whole idea of making money from home and see them doing it in a way that's legal, in a way that's reputable, in a way that can continue for them. We've got different stories from different members in our company, and we're going to show you right now how it happens and how you do it. So here we go. You're looking forward to learning how to use the products, and that's good. And they're not as difficult if you dive in. So Dwayne Jr., I'm going to dive in now, and I'm going to go right out to the back office and log in so they can see. Okay?
I think that's a good idea. I just want to remind everybody, you know, like I know most companies don't like to say this kind of stuff, but we do. We're not like everyone else. It's simple, man. You treat Ingresso like a business, and it'll pay you like a proper business should pay. However, if you treat it just like a hobby, it's going to pay you like watching CSI or your favorite TV show pays you. So if you don't know the products today, I understand it. That's fine, as in almost all of you guys are brand new to this company, but this cannot be your story 7 days from now. You need to spend a couple hours every day at minimum learning more and more about the products. There's ample opportunity. When you log in, you'll see so many training videos. So we're going to go over some stuff, but it's going to be up to you what you do on your own time.
Well said. Well said. So that being said, I want to do a couple things, and that is, you know, address this as I log into the back office. I'm going to start with products, and then I'm going to show you something so powerful in what we call the income estimator. You know, Dwayne, a lot of people wonder, hey, how comes a 2x2 cycler can make it more than 9 or 10 months? And it's because we decided to make sure we're so much more than that. To be honest and fair, if that's all we did was a 2x2 cycler, it wouldn't have lasted. We had to build it on a stronger foundation that included a 2x2 cycler, and that's why it worked. But we'll be able to show you that now, how that works, okay? Here we go, Junior. I'm headed out. You'll let me know when you can see it.
I see it.
Okay, we are there. So I'm in the back office, and when you first get started, the first thing you're going to be approached with is, oh my goodness, go ahead and complete. Make sure you're at 100%. If you're not at 100%, guess what? You will put in to get a commission, and you won't get it. We've created over the past 12 months a secure system that will allow us to avoid fraud from people who are faking to be someone else or stealing from someone else. And so in order to be paid, there's got to be documented proof that you actually exist. It's not that difficult, but we want you to know that that's the first thing you do. Before you worry about anything else, make sure all your green lights are checked off. It's so important. What I've noticed, Dwayne Jr., a lot of people joining up, and all they do is pay, and then they start recruiting other people before they're actually in place. And then they're frustrated because they didn't earn money while they were doing it. And so it's like anything else. You know, if it doesn't make any sense, if I want to start recruiting people for the military and I never joined myself, I've got nothing. Get in, establish yourself first. Treat it like the airlines. The airlines will tell you, before you take the oxygen mask and put it over your child, secure it on yourself first so that you can properly protect that child and help that child through crisis. But if you put on the child first and something happens to you, there's what's going to happen then. Take care of you first, and then take care of the people you bring in. Now that I got that out the way, before I get into where you go, it's very easy to navigate through this back office, and I cover that in the 30-day blueprint. So as you read through, you can see it's simple. It tells you where to find your name, your referral links, and things like that. And I'm going to first go over to the resources. In the resources, this is the magic place. So you're not in the dark. If in fact you're the type of person, in order to be successful, you have to talk to an upline or call them or let them tell you what time a webinar starts or let them tell you everything, you're starting off on the wrong leg. And I'm going to tell all of you who are upline, if you want your team to grow successfully and long-term, you cannot, I repeat, cannot. Junior, can you say cannot, please, so they get this?
Cannot.
You cannot pamper and baby them. It is business, and you are cheating your downline if you do everything for them. You cannot. If someone calls you and says, listen, I want to set up my autoresponder, how do I do it? You don't tell them, you send them to where they can learn it, because they are going to be very weak and not be able to create business and be successful at it and properly recruit people if they don't know what they have. So here we go. To find out what you have, go to the 30-day blueprint. When you get there, you can do this 30-day blueprint in 5 days if you want. I don't really care, but you need to do it so you can understand what you have. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. If you go through it and learn it, there's a good chance you're going to learn more than your upline. That's the way business works. Sometimes it's amazing. Some of you guys have seen people in this company that you think were always successful. If you've seen Earl Cox and others, I think Pete and others who've been here for a while, Jen and Mike, they have been through the 30-day blueprint multiple times. Don't waste their time with a phone call when you can check out how things work and operate. In fact, if you sign up new people and all you do is call your upline, you know what you're going to teach your downline? You're going to teach them all they do is call you.
Yeah.
So you have the answer. So, but how does it work, Dwayne? I'm not good with computers. What you do is you look at whatever day it is and you click. You click on the page. And then guess what happens? You got yourself a video that pops up with explanations and steps. And you have steps of what to do. So it's just follow it, and we cover things about your products, setting them up, how to recruit, how to properly be mentally conditioned to do this business. And so that's where we tell you that you start the 30-day blueprint. Now, I'm going to tell you this. A lot of you guys are going to have some great success stories this year. I see it already. I can track when you've gone through the 30-day blueprint or what day you're on. Some of you guys, if you call me or try to inbox me and you tell me you're having this huge problem or how to open something or do something, I'm not going to give you your answer right away. I'm going to ask you what day you're on in 30-day blueprint. Then I'm going to go check. Because if you want to be successful and make a lot of money, you've got to treat this better than you treat your favorite sports team. Many of you know your favorite sports teams. You can tell me who plays on which day, how many scores they've had. You really know everything about that sports team. But that doesn't pay you. But we ask you about this business, you don't know anything because you don't do the homework. So I want to encourage you all. Your income is going to grow as your development grows. Develop yourself, because what you have here is you have a company that is not going to change. Let me go ahead and get out of here for a second, Junior. I'm going to get out of there for a second. Oh, good. Hang on a second. What you have here is you have a company that from the beginning said, we're not going to take money away from you in our compensation plan. And every company, if you've ever been in network marketing, within the first 12 to 15 months, they always, after they get everybody in the door with a great comp plan, they change it. And they take money from you. Because of that, we insisted we'd rather not be in business than to take from you guys. We'd rather not have business. So we decided we will only enhance and add, but we will never take away what works for you. So yes, we have a car bonus program that you don't have to wait 3 months before you qualify. You just have to be on Smart Order. If you're on Smart Order and you make car bonus this month, you're going to get paid. We're not going to take it away. If we brought it to you, we're not taking it away. We're only going to add to it. If you cycle off of a specific level, you'll be paid off of that specific level. So all that being said, in order for it to stay in place the way that it does, I'm asking each of you to be willing to grow. If you are only 16 years of age here today, I want you to at least commit to 10 to 30 minutes a day in learning what you don't know. If you're, in fact, instead of 16, let's say you're 86, but you want to know more and you want to be good, I'm asking you to make that commitment. Make the commitment to be able to grow in this business so you too can be successful. So that not only are the success stories we have from the past going to be around, but now we can also include yours. Because let me tell you something. You guys, the minute you realize you came from a great organization, it's amazing. But you have to realize you have power too. And even outside of that organization, outside of Ingresso Cibernetico Co., you have an opportunity to bring personal success. And we believe we can assist you with that. And yes, this is being recorded as we're talking.
No, he thinks this is pre-recorded, like as in it's not live. No, Jeff, we're live.
We're very much live, Jeff. We're just not going to watch all the chatting and saying hello, I'm in Albuquerque and all that stuff, because we have stuff we have to get for you. Cool. So there. Now we got that out the way. You know, I'm going to show you something I do show inside the 30-day blueprint. That is how easy it is to access a product. It's not difficult at all. So, hold that thought. Okay, you're going to be able to find I'm going to show you now where to find other webinars that have taken place and how to get to them. So I'm going to take you out now and show you that. So hang tight. You guys are awesome. Awesome sauce is, some of my friends used to say, well, let me know, Dwayne, when you can see it, bro.
I will. I can see it.
So it's like this. You go to resources if you want to get the 30-day blueprint, but you also go to resources if you want to get to our training videos. First one at the top, training videos. And that's a combination of training videos and webinars. I'm going to click. Let's see what comes up. Look at all this stuff, huh? We've got recorded webinars, how to work with WordPress. We've got the compensation plan overviews, presentations that we've done in the past, new member orientations, corporate address recordings, funnel system videos, leader trainings. Each one you click on will have a specific number of videos in. This is how we do it. So this is where you find it. It's resources and then training videos. Now, a lot of you guys got in without even knowing about our products or what we have. So I want to show them the income estimator, Dwayne, because I don't know that I really want to make sure they get what happens if they don't try to wait for spillover. Let me just go ahead and look them in the eye while I say this part, and then I'm going to show that piece. All right, so let me show you something, guys. It's so important to understand this. If you are the kind of person that join a company because you're hoping to just make money because you joined, unfortunately, you're in the wrong place. But if you join a company because you want to be successful and you want to break your own records and do things that no one's ever done in your family, you're in the right place. I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you how to be purposeful by using our income estimator so that you can know exactly how you can plan out the money you're going to make next month and the month after and the month after. Would you like to see it? If you'd like to see it, type in the number 3, right? You type in the number 3 so I know that you want to see it. And then when I show you, I want you to put your seatbelt on. I want you to make sure that you're under control and you're not driving a car or anything, right? I need you to be safe and secure when I show you how this money's made. It's so much better than the lottery or waiting for spillover. Yeah. I joined on Friday. I didn't get anybody in my matrix. Well, don't worry. That's not how you make money here.
Yeah, I want to make sure everybody, I know everybody's having a fun time in the chat, but if you guys are lost or you're not being able to follow along, don't focus on the chatting. Kind of ignore that, what people are saying in the chat window, and focus on what Dwayne Sr. is trying to help you guys out with. So just want to keep that in mind. Don't get too wrapped up in your conversation in the sidebar, because that's why you're confused already.
Fantastic. Looks like they wanted to see it, though, from what I see.
That's what it looks like to me, too, all these 3.
All right, so as we show this, I want you to hold on. You promised me you're going to hold on to your britches. We used to call them britches, Dwayne, when we were kids. The pants, they were called britches. Pull up your britches, son. All right. So here we go. I'm going to show you, and I want you to hang on Be careful. Don't let this stuff hurt you, because it will hurt you if you don't know what you're doing. All right. So if you joined our company and you came in, and let's say that you are, you joined at just a general level, and you're not a part of the president circle. I'm going to show what happens. If you can, like, over the next 3 months, you sponsor, let's say, 5 people. And then those 5 sponsor 5. And then those sponsor 5. And those 5 sponsor 5. And those 5 sponsor 5. You're making $3,900 a month. Residually. This has nothing to do with matrix yet. Nothing to do with a matrix. I'll say it again. If you can be focused instead of waiting for spillover, watch this now. Share this opportunity and get 5 people to come on board with you and commit to Smart Order. You are making if you can get 5 and you work with those 5 to get 5 and those 5 to get 5 and those 5 to get 5 and those 5 to get 5, do you understand that you'll be making $3,950 a month every month that those 5 have paid Smart Order?
And you'll be cycling like crazy. This is all without cycling.
Yeah, we're not even talking about cycling, but if you're going to be cycling like crazy, because now they're also filling your matrix. But if you weren't, just pretend you weren't cycling, this is automatic. This is more than you paid to get here. If you like that, type in the word wow. If you like that, type in the word wow, because I'm going to make your hair stand up. I'm going to mess with you a little bit. Some of you are more aggressive. I know that. So let me help you out. Some of you already brought in 7 people. And so let's pretend that those 7 bring 7 and those 7 bring 5. But let me just keep it consistent. What happens if you bring 7 the whole way through?
7.
Oh my goodness. What happens?
7's a very good number, apparently.
That means you're making $19,000. If you bring 7 and you work with them and everybody commits, I'm going to be on Smart Order to use these products for the next year. You're making $19,000 a month. Now, I'm going to scare them, Dwayne. I think I probably already scared some of them, because now I know that they're not waiting for spillover anymore now that I shared this little bit. Right? I know they're not waiting for spillover anymore, but it's going to get better. Yeah. It's going to get better for you. You see, what happens when you have a company where the owners are committed not to rip the company off by taking all the money using it for ourselves, we put it back into the program so you can do well and the company can go stronger. So watch this. Let me go ahead and really I'm going to make your hair curl tighter. We have something that allows you to earn through more than just 5 levels. For each level that you go up, that you upgrade to, here's the power. You now are qualified, if you're in the president circle, to get paid at those levels more money. So now the wow is going to go crazy, right? The wow is going to go nuts, Junior. I'm going to take those same numbers and plug them in only through 7 levels. And I want you to be careful as I do this, right? So let me go ahead and show you. Now they're going to have to give me a double wow. You know that, right? Junior, I'm going to show them now. If you join the president circle, you can earn through more levels. So if you're on the $50 level or the entrepreneur level and you're on the 100 level, you can go so far. But if you're in the president circle, and let's say you go up to the business director level in your matrix, right? You're not just doing the $50, you're not just doing the entrepreneur level. Let's say you go higher. Here's what you're going to find. Let's say you only have 5. Let's say you're only sponsoring 5 people, right? And those 5 sponsor 5. We're going to go through 7 levels. I want you to be careful about what you're about to see. Dwayne, you think they can handle it?
I don't know. I don't know if they're ready.
5 people through 7 levels will do this for you.
Oh, wow. I don't even think I was ready. What number is that?
It's exactly what you think it is. I'll blow it up for you instead of telling you. Well, yeah. Do you see what it is now?
Now I can see it. Sheesh.
The danger is when people only focus on a 2x2 matrix and only focus on spillover, they can never do this. Let me show you how it works. You have 5 people that join, and those 5 recruit 5. Now that's no longer 5, it's 25 on this level. When those 25 sponsor 5, you have 125 people in the third level, and you still have all those people working. When those 125 sponsor some, right? Then you multiply that times 5. Every level goes up, and when they're paying $5 a month, we redistribute the $25 a month back through each level to you all, and you can make magic. But it gets better. I'm going to want you, some of you guys are going to give me a triple wow in just a moment. Here's what happens. The reality is, Dwayne, everyone can't get 5 or 4 or 7 or 8, but let's just pretend that you can. You can get 5. But we know the guy under you is not as good as you. Let's say he gets 4. But those 4 are able to get 6. We're going to show you what really happens in real life. People do things at various levels, right? Let's say this level, they only got 3 on average. But this one, man, they got 5, right? And this one, let's say they on average were able to, sometimes you have superstars. Let's say this level got 7. And this one only 4. Let's do better than that. Let's say only 3. You're still making money when it doesn't match up. That's why we put it together this way, to make the company strong and give you the opportunity. So now you're still making $140,000 if you're a member of the President's Circle, and you go up if you're on the, I think, the executive level, no, the direct business director level, you're able to earn deeper.
Yep.
Deep. And do you see why? By the way, if you're following me along, you're like already blown away because you didn't know this when you got started, right? Type in WW. That just stands for wow wow. WW. Wow wow.
Somebody asked how much the monthly fee is. It's $25 a month.
Thanks, Juma.
And this is all. The second one that goes 7 levels deep. What Senior just showed you guys. That's for the President's Club. So if you haven't got President's Club, you better hop on that as soon as you can.
President's Club, and the whatever level you want determines how deep you can go in the process. So I need these guys to get this, because there's a myth out there. Oh, cash and make money. Just sign on the link. We're never going to support that. We're never going to advocate that from anyone. We believe it's misleading. If anyone tries that with you, we're not going to ever stand up and gratify that at all. We're going to tell you right now, anything's possible if you plug in to it. Anything's possible if you apply it. And in the 30-day blueprint, we do talk about how to promote. And don't worry, we also do that in these webinars. So, whoa, hey.
That's a good question, though. Hey, if you want to know how to promote, go through the 30-day blueprint. And you'll have an idea what to do. And then once you're done with that, check out the training videos. We have specific stuff in there. We have a lot of cool stuff. Just, spend those at least 2 to 3 hours a day in there, and you'll know everything about how to promote this business properly or effectively.
And something that's interesting, Dwayne, is I intentionally didn't put the icing on the cake yet. I just wanted to show them what's possible if they get their head away from spillover and get their head over from being lucky and only cycling. I want them to see the other part. They have something in this company called Fast Start, right? Fast Start. So you need support to get referrals. Yes, you need to know how to do it. We cover how to do it in the 30-day blueprint, how to know how to talk to people about this business, exactly how to talk to specific types of personalities. But you trust me, you to earn money through 5 levels if someone joins the President's Circle. So let's look. So let's just say you did sponsor 5 people, right? If you sponsored 5 people to the President's Circle, you've already earned $250. We redistribute the money for the President's Circle. The President's Circle costs $300, right? So we take and redistribute it through 5 levels. And let's say those 5 sponsored 4. You also earn on that second level, right? For the first level, everybody you sponsor, you're going to make $50 each off of. 50, 30, 10, 10, 10, I think it is. No, 50, 20, 10, 10, 10. Yes. You make $20 each on this level, but it gets better. You also earn them that level, the third level. Even though you didn't sponsor them, someone else sponsored them, you're earning money. That's right, for just to get you started with cash ready to be distributed to your bank account. We created this model to be a catalyst. So some of you who are between jobs and mortgages, you can use the President's Circle to position you for that. Oh my goodness. But if that's true, if you're paying Fast Start, how can you guys afford to give us car bonus? Because we use up the money from the President's Circle not to buy a new jet for ourselves. We use the President's Circle to feed you guys more who work. If you work, you're going to get paid. We could have easily allowed you to refer someone to the President's Circle and kept the money. We redistributed here in Fast Start. Then to top it all off, oh boy, it's going to get dangerous now. To top it all off, we pay out tens of thousands of dollars each month in car bonus. Some of these guys have experienced $12,000 car bonus. It's like, how expensive is a car, right? The average amount is about $2,500, but many are well over $10,000 for the car bonus because they understand this part. It's real. It's very real, and you deserve to see how that works. So, you probably already seen it in your back office. I don't like to talk this much about the money, but I have to because of the stuff I see on Facebook and things like that. So many of you are caught up in this word called spillover and waiting for someone to put someone in a matrix, and we're bigger than that. That's the stuff that killed 2x2 companies because the companies focus where the members focus. Well, we're going to focus on what's going to bless your families the most. We also are going to focus on how we can provide you a solid opportunity that will be here when you leave and you come back, because we learned this also. People often will think that I want to go try something else, only to find out they can't match the money. Most companies will pay in titles. They'll give you different titles to keep in plaques and trophies. But we're proud to say that we pay out in high dividends to those who work. So there. I'm going to get out there to it, Dwayne, because I think we need to. So if you can give me a second, I'm going to share my screen and get to that page. Hallelujah. I know, get a little carried away on these things, get a little hypey. I don't mean to, but I get excited. It's just who I am. Don't want to apologize for who I am. Okay, ready? Dwayne, you tell me when you guys can see my screen, okay? I think it's loading.
There you go.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Now, we've seen all kinds of cars, minivans, trucks, and really cool vehicles that are purchased using our program, right? Now, we don't go to the bank. We don't co-sign we don't use our credit line to co-sign for you nothing, but you have the cash. You can use the cash for family vacation. You can buy your wife that diamond ring. You can pay for your kids' tuition. We don't care what you do with it. But every single time you sponsor someone at the $300 level or higher, if you sponsor 5 people to $300 level or higher, you automatically earn $500, and there's no cap. Every time, I'm going to type it, I'm going to say it again. If you sponsor 5 people to the $300 level or higher, you will earn $500 in car bonus. But Dwayne, what if I sponsor 15 people at $300 level? Guess what? That means you've earned $1,500 in car bonus. It gets better. Every time you sponsor, Dwayne, tell me if I say this right. Is it 3 people at the $500 level or higher? No. Every time you sponsor 3 people or 5 people into the
$300 level,
$300 level, or the President's Circle, correct? I'm sorry, it's written out for us.
No, I know that it's 5 people at $300 level.
Mm-hmm.
Or isn't it 3 President Circles?
I think it is. Yeah, you're right. 3 President Circles will get it for you as well. That's
Dolly's
right.
also here. Dolly, if you can hear us, do us a favor and type that in.
Well, they also can see that in their back office, though. It's written in the back office of the car bonus when they click on it.
Good point.
So the point is, we don't cap it. We've had some, like I said, $12,000 and $13,000 car bonuses, and they love it because most companies, they make you do it for 3 months in a row, and then if you miss a month, you have to start over and wait 3 months again. And most companies have a cap. where the most you can make is a certain dollar amount. We don't do that. We are very giving. We believe in sharing. And my goodness, this is a part of it. So now, just so you get the glimpse of this, that we're not joking. It's been here. We've done this for a while, and we plan on continuing to do it, except we have got new things coming. We've got new things coming in July that you guys get to experience. We are expanding different parts of our company in our affiliate division, and you'll be able to really experience that. So now, if you guys are having trouble, don't sweat it, because, unfortunately, I know we're here from different countries, and how well you are able to experience the webinar has to do with each individual's internet speed. I know I can see some of you are on mobile devices using 4G, some are on high-speed internet, some are on computer. So everybody's at a different angle, but don't let it bother you, because you'll get the recording and you'll be able to experience it again and watch it. So no problem there. So do you have to perform at each level each month? No. We don't take it back. Once you've made it for last month, this month you can earn car bonus again. So good question. And you'll find that in there. Now, a couple of things. I know I've read some of the offensive things on the internet. Now, in this company, we don't really get caught up into the names of different groups. We've had all kinds of names. We've had Easy Money Team. We've got the Power of Two Team. We've got now the Crazy Cash Club. And some people won't like your name. Some people won't like your name if you're Easy Money Team. Everybody's got different reasons for. We don't care if that's your thing. Whatever your names are going to be, we just ask that each person here, if you are trying to recruit someone, that you use our model. You don't use anything that's scammy or hypey or that's going to be lying or deceiving, or it gets people to pay you money on our behalf. We want nothing to do with it. So I'm going to ask each of you, if you only need one more person to cycle, don't let that influence you to lie or deceive someone. Every person counts. The people that you ask to join your team, many are trying to pay their electric bill this month. Some don't have enough to get their medication if they're a retiree. Some are divorced and single for the first time in their life, and they don't know what to do. So we're asking you to be a better representative of those who have no one to represent them, and don't allow your desperation to encourage you to deceive someone or mislead them, because that's what it's about for us. We won't let anyone do it to you, but we're going to tell you right now, don't get caught doing it to anyone else, because we will cut you off. We will cut you off. If anyone's caught up in that, no matter where you're from or what company you're from, we don't tolerate it. So I'm asking you, how many of you believe that that's important? I want you to tell me. If you're type in the number 4, if that's important to you, you know that we're going to look out for you. We're not going to let someone come in and ask you to send them money or create these false ways of getting rich off of you. How many of you like that? Type it in. It's so important that if we do this together, we all can help change the culture. No matter what haters are saying, no matter what anybody else is doing, it's so important. And I know that you guys are above the board, Roger. I'm just saying it because I want everyone here individually. Individuals are the ones that cause companies to go bad, not necessarily company groups, not necessarily the company. Individuals who actually get a little bad. Great. Oh, we're on the same page then, guys. We're on the same page, because I promise you, we will look out for you. I promise you that if someone comes to us, we will put them in a headlock, in an entrepreneur headlock, and not let that take place. Now, before we go any further, I want to say this to you. This year has been tough for a lot of you already. Some of you have said goodbye to a person you've loved most of your life, and you're alone now. Some of you said goodbye to a child or someone you love very dearly, and you don't have them around. Some of you have worked for years and you've been fired or laid off. You're going through a challenging time. I don't know what your story is, whether it's some diagnosis that you've had that's made your life challenging. Whatever your story is, just note that we are concerned about the individual. It's not about money and chasing money for us. We're asking you to just be open to that, as people coming to you might be in the same situation. Help us to extend the Ingresso loving arm of assistance, not babying, but assistance, so that you all can be so very successful. That's what we ask for. We encourage you all that certainly we love the fact that you guys are hungry and that you're eager. And please take as much on as you can. I'm asking you, if you want to know how to recruit and do a good job at it, go through the 30-day blueprint. And then still work with your upline, of course. But don't wear your upline out. You figure if an upline has 1,000 people in their downline, everyone has a call every day to find out what time a webinar starts, or they have to call for something. You're gonna kill a good team. Take it on your shoulders to manage your business. Business is not like a social realm. It's not like church. It's yours. It's you own it. Take your business to the next level by owning the responsibilities in it. We'll help you as you do that. We'll be your upline. We'll help your upline so you don't have to wear them out. Get in there. We'll put stuff together so you can have assistance without having someone do it for you. So, all that to say this. Our heart goes out to those of you who've been having a struggling year and as things have really been challenging. My prayer is that that can change now. My prayer is that through your affiliation with this company, you're going to be able to start to see things gradually get better for you. And we'll do all we can to assist with that. So, my goodness, it's great to have you here. We'll hope to see you in our next webinar. We'll be doing a recruiting webinar, but I want to have one more orientation with you guys before I do a recruiting webinar. Because if we do a recruiting webinar and you guys send people to it and they've got the wrong idea, it's not going to work out too well for you. Yeah. So dive into the 30-day blueprint, get moving, and certainly remember this. It's one of the statements my brother and I, my son and I, we like to use this statement a lot. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay? It's not upline work. You're going to kill your business if you exhaust your upline. Take the stuff on your shoulder, work as a team and a unit, and all things will be possible. So there. That's it. You guys dive in. Don't worry. We're going to send out the replay link so you can watch it. You can see it as much as you need to. We'll put that out, and then we're going to put it on the front of the website also, so that when you go out and within about 9:30 Eastern, you'll be able to go out to the site. You'll be able to watch the recording in what we call anytime link, or what do you call it? On demand. Okay. God bless you guys, and thank you. You know, it's important for us to note that we don't see you as a woman or a man, or we don't see you as tall or short, black or white, or from a different country. We believe that every human being has value regardless of those independent variables. We believe that every human being is valuable and deserves a chance to be able to live out their purpose as God intended for it. So God bless you guys. Have a great night. We look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.
See you guys.